speaking of an opportunity, Ben Johnson, we think, and this is all based on reports, man, we really don't know what these other organizations are offering, if they really are interested in Ben Johnson as a head coach. Because when you take yourself out of when you take yourself out of consideration for the job, there are two ways to go with that. Either you want to stay in Detroit and win, or, you know, I took myself out of consideration for Beyonce and then therefore she married Jay-Z. Come on, this is totally, it's fiction. I was never in it. I was never a candidate, okay? It wasn't happening. But I'm going to go to the media and say, I took my name out of consideration. I wish her the best. I love the sister, very talented. I wish her the best. Okay. So Ben Johnson invested in Detroit and he sees something special, or is Ben Johnson, after these interviews, is he just not the guy that these franchises are looking for? Benny, you can be an offensive guru, you can be an offensive wizard, but not a leader, not head coach material. We've seen it in many sports where somebody's a really good assistant, somebody's a really good coordinator, but when they go up another level, it doesn't quite work out. What do you think?
I think it could be either one of those things. I think we can be realistic and say, I don't know why we are giving the Washington franchise the benefit of the doubt, considering the franchise they've been for the last 20 damn years. You know, even though Daniel Snyder is gone, they have not shown themselves to make great decisions. Now, usually it doesn't seem like football franchises take this long to make decisions on head coaches. They like to get their guy so you can get in the building, you can build your staff, you can start on draft prep and free agency and everything else. I'm not sure Ben Johnson was or wasn't the guy, but the fact that they were waiting, combined with that long ago report from Josina Anderson, I believe of CBS Sports, when Josina said, you know, Ben Johnson's asking price is $15 million and it's scaring people away. And everybody laughed at it. Everybody says, you're tripping, you're crazy. You know, who knows where you get that number from? But then there was a report, a little snippet, a little nugget of Adam Schefter, when Adam Schefter said Washington believed that Ben Johnson's asking price was too high. Now, is your asking price too high? Tell you a quick story. You'll like this.
All right.
You'll like this.
All right.
I was in college. Buddy of mine
Story
was
time.
a modern.
First of all, everybody, let's caption this. Story time with Vinny. We got story time with Vinny. Vinny, go.
So I can't name him because I'm sure he wouldn't want to be named. And it was not me, all right, because I don't have this type of audacity. But a one-time buddy of mine, there was this, let's just say she was an aggressive member of the opposite sex, all right? And she was talking about, you know, telling everybody how she was going to get him and he, you know, she was going to tame him and everything else because he was a modern day Lothario. You know what I'm saying? He was getting it all. Yeah. And she one day said something within earshot of him. And I can't say the first word he said to her, but I will tell you the rest. He said, bleep, you can't afford me. All right? He said that to her. All right? Usually it's the other way around. He said that to her. If that's Ben Johnson looking at the Washington franchise and saying, you know what, for me to take this job means that y'all are going to have to pay me way more than what the job is worth, way more than maybe that I'm worth as an offensive coordinator, because we don't know how he can lead. He can fix Jared Goff, but do we know who the Washington quarterback is going to be next year? Do we know if they can go? Who?
Jaden Daniels, LSU. The Washington Commanders select Jaden Daniels, quarterback, LSU.
It could be. Could it be Justin Fields? Could it be Russell Wilson? You know what I mean? Like, could it be another reclamation project like Jared Goff was in Detroit for him? But when you're a leader of men, you can't just focus in on the quarterback. You can't just hone in on this one position, albeit the most important position. Was there something in the Washington structure that did not appeal to him? Or did he just want to use the interest to build up his value, right?
Yes, that's smart.
So next year when he comes on the market and there's a better job on the market, there's a job with a quarterback, Yeah, his heart can be in Detroit. That's fine. But that wallet got common sense. That's all I'm gonna say. That wallet got common sense. And maybe there's no upside in Washington. But maybe but these jobs change every year. Every single year, man. That's why I go with that.
My heart is in Detroit. That's cool. That's cool. It's a great quote right now for a hurting city. But you know how the media is, Ben Johnson. You take a job next year, that quote's gonna come up. That's like people are mean. People are mean. Oh, remember when you said your heart's in Detroit? So like, why are you in Seattle? Well, it won't be Seattle. Why are you in Cleveland? Especially Cleveland. Why are you in Ohio? Your heart's in Michigan. You in Ohio. What's wrong with you? You a Buckeye? You a secret Buckeye? Hey, thank you for watching Brother from Another. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, go ahead and do that now. Don't forget you can catch us 3 to 4 weekdays on PeacockTV.com and on Sirius XM Channel 85.